Now, the vice president of NIO during the Chengdu Auto Show opening unveiled something that was very important, and that is the deployment of more battery swapping stations in Chengdu. I mean, he indicated that there is a route from Chengdu to Tibet where they will be deploying 14 battery swapping stations, and this will happen before the 2025 Chengdu Auto Show. This is something that is pretty exciting because apparently they will make sure that as they deploy this battery swapping station along that route, the distance between the battery swapping station, it will be 233 kilometers, which shows you the kind of convenience they are going to bring to those that will be traveling from Chengdu to Tibet, which is something that is pretty exciting. This is something that NIO has been doing throughout the whole of China. They've been strategically placing these battery swapping stations in the highways, strategically placing this battery swapping station in the cities. I mean, those that are currently living in most of the cities in China, they know very well that they live within a 3-kilometer radius from their home to the closest battery swapping stations, which shows you that NIO, it's all about bringing convenience to those that have subscribed to bus, which is something that is pretty exciting and makes me to remain long and strong to the NIO stock, because the more NIO deploys this battery swapping station, is the more convenience they are going to bring to those that subscribe to bus after buying the NIO cars, which is something that will drive NIO's success. So yeah, apparently NIO will be loading or will be deploying 14 battery swapping stations on this new route, which the president just announced today, which does not come as a surprise. It's something that is pretty exciting, and to know that NIO is committing themselves to make sure that this plan which they have has come to completion before the next auto show in Chengdu. I suppose it's something that is pretty exciting, and it is there because they are making sure that Chengdu has enough infrastructure when it comes to both charging and battery swapping technology. I mean, Chengdu already has got quite a number of battery swapping stations, and to see them going to deploy more, it tells you of how NIO is serious to make sure that they reach to as many places with their infrastructure as possible, which will make it easier for people to go and buy the NIO cars. I mean, I made this example a couple of days ago to say that if you know that you stay in China, or let's say we are all staying in China, and we know that NIO is the company with most infrastructure when it comes to charging and battery swapping station, and of course they are making quality cars for me and you to go decide which car are we going to buy. Of course, we are going to buy a car with most infrastructure, because we know we won't struggle. We know whenever we want to charge our EVs, we know when we want to change our batteries, we just go to a battery swapping station, or we go to a charging station, a NIO charging station, and be able to charge our cars or our EV cars, or swap the batteries in our cars, which is something that is pretty exciting. So I'm happy about this plan. I think it is great, and I think it will attract more people in Chengdu to come and buy the NIO cars. This is something that, like I said, I always like about NIO, because not only are they growing when it comes to selling cars by selling record-breaking deliveries, but they are also making sure that they aggressively deploy battery swapping station charging infrastructure as much as possible to cater for those that are driving their cars in the whole country of China, which is something that is pretty exciting. So I'm happy, I'm excited. Tell me what you think about this. I think this is pretty amazing, and it shows you and it tells us that NIO is a company which is set for greatness, and those that are bashing and think that this company won't go anywhere, they have to think again, because one thing that we know is that blue sky is coming, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, especially if the stock price, will definitely be rewarded. I mean, battery swapping station, it is that kind of a technology, like I said, that is quite unique onto NIO, and not only is it helping or assisting their users or those that have subscribed to bus after buying the NIO cars, or the existing NIO users, but it is also helping cities all over China in terms of grid stabilization, like we have seen NIO this week helping out a city which was having power shortages by taking back the power into the grid and therefore giving residents power to utilize or to use during the time when the electricity demand was high. So this is a very important infrastructure, not only to NEO and the NEO users, but to also the government in the streets of China, which is why the government will make sure that this kind of business, this kind of technology continues to be deployed, because as a return it also helps stabilize the grid, which is what the government wants as the fast growing EV industry continues growing. I mean, we also read of the Chinese government issuing a new regulation which is supposed to take place or commence on the 1st of March, indicating that those that drive EV cars in China will need to go and complete a battery test at least once per year starting from next year, the 1st of March, right? Which will favor those that have subscribed to BUS or that own NEO and have subscribed to BUS, because then they don't have to worry about those checks, as if the battery are with faults or not healthy, all they need to do is to go and swap out that battery and get it replaced with another battery, which is something that is pretty exciting. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. I think blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering will definitely be rewarded in the long term. And yeah, the short sellers better watch out, because NEO is a company that continues growing, which is why we are seeing even the big financial institutions loading the boat, because they know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. So do your own DD, because this stock is quite volatile, and therefore it requires you to have done some due diligence, so that at least you are comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best, and God bless you all.